we go to the last part. How to answer this type of question. Okay, when the question asks you about the periodicity, okay, it asks you about the periodicity. You need to consider the two factor, the Zepf and shielding effect, like I said earlier. So we know that for the effective nuclear charge, is dominant for the electron that has same period but different group. For the shielding effect, it will dominant for the elements that have different period. Okay, let's say this question. This question is the subjective question. Our exercise subjective question. Question number 1. So how to answer this question? Because of we need to consider the period and group, we need to write the electronic configuration in order to determine their period and group. And otherwise, kalau you hafal tak ada masalah. Kalau you memang tahu phosphorus tu period berapa, group berapa, you tak perlu buat electronic configuration. Tapi kalau you tak tahu, you kena buat. Okay? Boleh?
Okay, madam.
Okay, so phosphorus. Phosphorus has 15 proton, means that it has 15 electrons. So the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p3. So the period for phosphorus is 3. The group for phosphorus is 15. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So for silicon, 14, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p4. Correct?
3P2.
Itu, madam.
3p2 saja je. So period is
3.
3, group
4.
14. Okay, period group 14. So compare the period and group. So the period is same but the group is
Different.
different. So means that the factors that will dominantly affect your periodicity is
Z.
Zeph. Okay, is Zeph. So faktor kat sini Zeph lah. So you kena explain in term of Zeph. So Zeph is affected by the Zeph
Number
is
of
affected
proton.
number of
Number of
proton. So you compare the number of proton first. So number of proton in phosphorus is greater or less than silicon?
less than silicon. Greater than silicon.
Greater than silicon. Therefore, the effective nuclear charge, don't use ZEFF in your explanation. Please use the full name. Effective nuclear charge. Okay, effective nuclear charge of phosphorus compared to silicon?
Greater than silicon.
Greater than silicon. So, it will affect the nucleus attraction towards outermost electron of P
Is greater than silicon.
greater than silicon. So, how about size? Size of atom P is
Greater than silicon.
smaller than silicon. So, that is your answer, 4 marks. So, how about this question? This question, it asks you to determine which element has higher first ionization energy and higher electronegativity. Reasoning your answer. Okay. So, we look at question A. We have lithium and phosphorus. Do you know the period and group for lithium and fluorine? Sorry.
Lithium period
2.
2. Period 2.
Period 2, group
1.
1. Fluorine period to group
17.
17.
17. Okay, period 2 group 17. So kalau you tak tahu you nak buat apa?
Buat electronic
Pattern
configuration.
configuration.
Okay, buat electronic configuration. From electronic configuration, I boleh determine these two period and group. Okay, so study the period and group. The period is same, but the group is different. So, what is the factors that affect the periodicity? Z. Okay, so your explanation. F, the first point is we compare the.
The number of proton.
Number of proton.
Okay, so the number of proton of lithium
Lesser than
less than fluorine. And then
fluorine.
the
Effective
effective
nuclear
nuclear charge of lithium. Do you write? Do you
Yes.
write the answer? Okay.
Yes,
yes,
madam.
So the effective nuclear charge of lithium
less than
Less
fluor-
than
less than
fluorine.
fluorine. Okay, and then
nucleus
the third
attraction.
point is okay, nucleus attraction towards outermost electron. Oh, nice. You cannot use decrease or increase. Right now you are comparing two atoms. So you need to exactly compare. So for lithium,
Okay, madam.
Less than fluorine.
less than fluorine. So awak tak boleh sebut lah dia decrease ke apa ke tak boleh. Sebab awak bukan nak explain something yang banyak. You nak explain just two element. So awak kena be specific in your explanation, okay?
Okay, madam.
Okay, so the size of atom, lithium,
Lithium
Great,
is big,
great,
bigger than
greater
bigger than
than
F.
fluorine.
How about the first ionization energy of lithium?
less.
Less than, weaker
Less
than.
than fluorine. Okay, how about the electronegativity? Less than,
Less.
less than fluorine. Okay, how about, okay, question A.
Okay.
Okay, how about question B? Question B is between sodium and potassium. So do you know the group and period for sodium and potassium?
Natrium, sodium.
Mm-mm.
Sodium have period 3,
Period
group number
3,
1.
group 1. How about potassium?
Period for
Period 4,
group 1.
group 1. So right now the period is different. The
Different.
group is same. So if you have different group, which factor that you need to explain?
Shielding effect.
Shooting.
Okay,
Shoot.
shielding effect. So the first point for shielding effect is
Number of shell.
number of cells. So we compare the number of cells. Which one has greater shell? So sodium?
Less than
Less
potassium.
than potassium.
Okay, less than potassium. Nampak jelas kan? Ni 3, ni 4. Okay, so shielding effect of sodium
Less than
less than potassium. And then shielding effect will affect the
Effect the nuclear attraction.
okay, the nucleus attraction towards outermost shell, outermost electron in sodium is
Stronger, greater,
Stronger than
Stronger than
Stronger
potassium.
than potassium. So the size of atom sodium
Smaller than potassium.
smaller than potassium. Hmm. Okay, how about the first ionization energy of sodium?
greater than sodium, greater than
Greater
potassium.
than potassium. Now, electronegativity of sodium is
Greater than potassium.
Greater.
than
greater than potassium. So, okay class?
Okay, madam.
okay,
Okay.
madam.
So means that to answer this type of question, what you need to do is to determine the period and group. If you cannot remember the period and group, please write the electronic configuration because proton number is always given in the question. So you need to write your own electronic configuration. So tulis dulu electronic configuration. Lepas tu baru determine period and group. And then baru you boleh decide either the you need to include ZEF or shading effect in your explanation. Okay? Understand class?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam. Yes,
Any
madam.
Yes.
question? Any question?
No, madam.
Okay, so that's all for today. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam, madam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you,
Thank you.
madam.
Korang